She looking at me like, I'm like, all right, let's move on to the next one.
Juvenile probation had me falling in line. Schoolyard to the prison yard, follow the signs. It's like the blind dog follow the blind. I was made one of a kind, treasures in the depths of my
heart. Your love to me is very serious. I won't play games with your tender heart. And when I look into your eyes and say I love you, girl, that's how I feel. I'm for real.
One of a kind, treasures in the depths of my mind. Couldn't unlock it, stuck in the projects, lit in my pocket. A nigga used to steal school clothes about the laundry mat. Had a $20 food stamp, I was fine with that. Childhood was fucked up, wish I could rewind it back. And sip some brew with the homies that done passed.
Yeah. Having more mayo than the rest of the pushers. Chopped it up with the plug, my niggas really plug. Stepped on that top and did the jitterbug. Still get it for the love, all X and O, but ain't no kissing hugs. My niggas really thug. Pop out your bushes with that sticker book. We really rich from drugs. Pop out the cut, I might fuck up the club. They stitching on the sub, pull that chop out, I might cut up a rug. We get this shit in blood, pull mine out, got this shit out the mud. Got niggas in the thumb, finna cop out to no less than a dub. 240 months, new Givenchy's, I only won once. Every bando Mac down, worn up, we the reason why they boarded up. Hands on back to 6 and last, burnt the turnpike and tore it up. Went down half a ticket master, came home back a quarter up. I don't know too many niggas on the east side that be caking more than us. 4 bricks on consignment off my face card, that's a royal flush. Bully boys, we the mad I ain't. Gang time, you know it's only us. If you really big creature gang, 227, throw your 6 shoyers up. Bully boys, we the mad I ain't. Gang time, you know it's only us. If you really big creature gang, 227, throw your 6 shoyers up. If you really big creature gang, 227, throw your 6 shoyers up. Hell block to the sunny side, I done ran 100 up 100 times. All that stutter stepping got my mother stressing, weigh it up, press it, then we front it out. Had to take matters in my own hands with the cake batter like it's Dunkin' Hearn. Come up on the X and make another left, breaking down the package at the other house. Hydraulic flow jack in the blender, stacking all winter till the summertime. Catching all the pops and the big spenders, 400 cash, I can thumb it out. Jumping on the road over 20 years and the niggas still get the butterfly. Came a long way from them park days, vans pulling up, narcs jumping up. Really thugged it out with my brother 5 on that gang shit, we on Shuck and Jack. Came up in the Bronx off a 6 mall, selling dope at my grandmother's house. And the split popped at 126, out the Biggie fry, I was cutting 9. Cutting up blood with the cutthroats, was either cut me in or either cut it out. Blood walking in these Christians with all these blues on me, got me colorblind. Name keep popping up on the meds, feds wanna know what all the fuss about. Bite another bean, sold another jar for my brother, Park pulled another line. Sky dwelling on the skywalk, new Prada jacket off the thundercloud. Bully boys, we the mad I ain't. Gang time, you know it's only us. If you really big creature gang, 227, throw your 6 shoyers up. If you really big creature gang, 227, throw your 6 shoyers up.
jeans and 20 sacks. Old niggas in Kango hats, cocaine like Angle Sacks. Big homies who never rat. On Nesta, we in the back. The deuce is where we at. Yeah, I'm just stating facts and hoes like Lil Black. Get big and play the track in hopes to make it break. Play oldies and let them slap. All niggas in Cadillacs. Break stinking like cognac while sipping a 40 back. Hit Dave from Cataracts and tell him I need a half. Got 40, that's from the last. Like nigga, I do the math. That's 80 and tell him cash. Have movements, we do it fast. Pussy niggas won't last. This week and we in the land. Lost scams. Niggas will do you for a band.
Step right up, hurry, hurry, before the show begins. My friends, stand in line, get your tickets. I hope you will not take.
Yeah, a Miris and 50 sacks, young killers and Raiders hats. My shooter just played it back, he waiting to spray his Mac. That bitch just made me a sack, I blow it, she made it back. I'm eating, nigga, you ain't even seeing my table scrap. Believe me, I'm stating facts, I be where the Lakers at. Courtside, I'm at the Staples on TV smelling like Pat. Main Street, that's where I be, that could easily be Iraq. Choppers ringing, young niggas will squeeze at you for a stack. Push the Royce truck, before that we drove Rovers. Conway, Jay Worthy, the hoes chose us. The bezel on the roads, those froze up. Soul controller, standing over the stove, whipping O's up. Nigga shot at me, ain't had no luck. I double back, that pussy nigga got his dome struck. Roscoe's on Pico, eating Obama special. My mama told me I was special, nigga. I'm special, nigga. Yeah, bitch. I said I'm special.
My friends, stand in line, get your tickets. I hope you will not take. It'll only cost you 50 cents to see.
I'm like, excuse me, what's your name? She looking at me like, I'm like, all right, let's move on to the next one.
I hit the streets again. Another back-breaking day comes to an end. I like the city noise and the hustling crowd. In a world where there ain't no love allowed, you can't stop a man on a love mission, baby. I got a burning beat inside, it's a love mission, yeah. And ain't no way to be denied. My heart wishing, baby, I was there to hold you tight. It's a love mission, yeah. And ain't no way to stop this man.
Hit that 1970, shoot up your vein flow, watching Ron O'Neal, Snip probably I'm pushed up. I'm a West Side nigga, Kobe Bryant like Deuce Bro nigga. Gotta watch my back from all the devils and gun smoke. I don't dress like a bee, but I'm that nigga for damn. So even though I got my bag, I'm in the shed in the lamb.
People talk like they walk like we walk, no. They catching their breath, young and they step.
So I mean, that shit happens everywhere, no problem. The fact is this, listen, this is my thing, just to get to it.
People talk like they walk like we walk, no. They catching their breath, young and they step too slow. North side of PG, what we call
You know I'm gonna be me. Yes, sir.
I'm straight as a perm. Hard to scribble lyrics cause my thoughts are beyond words. Unmatched that.
So it begins, huh?
I'm excited.
You excited?
I'm excited.
Me too.
What I spit is hot burning, like hot to touch, so I'm never concerned with the jealousy.
I really don't get with folks that sit around and complain too much and keep trying to act like we're going through what they went through.
Please hear our thesis. They treat us like Jesus, they won't believe us. I'm fed up. I show my
Or because naturally women support men that's on their shit. If you really want her to be on that same type level with you and beyond, surpass that man.
Yeah. Man, y'all know what the fuck it is. Y'all watch out, I'm just getting started. Fuck all y'all bitches, I'm here.
And Man, respect to the family. Salute, salute.
It's so scratchy.
I'm still
Say-
scratching.
Not actually, not. Go ahead, keep going.
Respect to you, beautiful. Looking
Thank
lovely
you.
this evening. Okay,
Thank
Pom.
you. You know.
I see you.
You're
So,
looking nice with your hat.
well, I mean, this is my sneak across the border hat, whenever I want to travel. I don't need a passport. I just put this hat on. And apparently they'll let you go anywhere you want to go. Yeah, I think I'll sip to that too. Cheers. Cheers. Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Or as they would
And the
say,
wrong stuff.
salute, salute. Yeah, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Drink responsibly. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get this show on the road. I want to welcome everybody back to a wonderful episode of Smitty's Corner. Of course, with the oh so lovely, the Queen, Miss Tika. All right. No one like Tika. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to her channel as well. Let's go ahead and get this on the road, man. Let's see what we got right here, man. All right. Oh, yeah, you already know. My man Hurricane. Salute, salute. All right, in the building. So, look, this is what we're going to do, right? So, we're going to get some things on the road. We're going to go ahead and check out some content. We're going to look at some things and we're going to see exactly what we have tonight, right? So, what I want to know from people is this. Love?
Yes.
I'm actually curious. I would like to know from you. First dates, like how much of a gentleman do you really expect a man to be on a first date? Like, I know that you're the type of woman, you can do yourself, in your own words. I go to restaurants and I don't even look at the price. I just close my eyes and say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Right?
I did not say that.
Well, close enough.
What I was speaking to specifically is that no, I don't feel like it's nothing on there that I can't afford. No.
So you don't look at the price.
However, this is a new time and age, and I realized that them steakhouses cost, and yeah. But anyways, I stick to my original statement. Yes, I do.
I'm sure you do. I've witnessed it myself. So when it comes to the first date and when it comes to the whole chivalry aspect and everything, let's say 0% being no chivalry, no kind of, looking out and things. What would you say is the percentage in which you actually look forward or at least kind of expect a man to be a gentleman, to be, a man's position in that moment of a date?
100.
Oh, 100. Okay. I can't say nothing to that.
I want him to come with what he has. I don't want him to come with what he feels like he should have.
You want him to come with what he has, not what he feels like he should have.
Yeah. So whatever that percentage of that you are, yeah, let me see what that look like in real life.
Okay.
So then I can make my decision of, That's all.
Okay. So a woman being into a man, right? Like when a woman is truly, truly into you, would you agree with this here?
I don't like you for real unless she's starting to get weird on you. Let me put you on game. If she's not doing at least one of the things I'm about to name, she's really not locked in. If it doesn't feel like she's trying to live in your skin, like literally get inside of your skin, she's not that into you. She'll have her ear to your stomach. She listening to your heartbeat, listening to your stomach growl. She don't care. When a woman is in love, she could be right on top of you, skin to skin. She wants to be closer, which doesn't make sense, but she still wants that. Another one of those weirdo things that they do is that they bite you at some point throughout the day at random. Y'all could be out to eat, you could be sitting on the couch, you could be in the car, they gonna bite your arm. And for whatever reason, even though you're looking at them crazy, they gonna make full eye contact and not let go. And again, it's not that it hurts, it's just weird. If she sniffs your beard like right up in here, and it's not nothing small either, she's taking those deep exaggerated downy commercial sniffs. And it kind of catch you off guard too, because it make you feel like she smells something. On top of that, if she is not in love with your scent, bro, go ahead and cut ties. She don't even want you like that. If a woman does not like your scent, I'm telling you right now, that relationship will not last. And last but definitely not least, she's going to stare at you out of nowhere for a very long time, and it's going to get uncomfortable. She will stare at you so long that you're scared to move because you don't know what she's looking at. When a woman loves a man, she loves him with all five senses.
I got my words behind this. Ladies first, you go ahead.
I do. There's a lot of validity to what he's saying, and I think it just to sum it up, just the admiration that a woman has for the man that she loves, right? You just kind of admire that person. I don't really know about that biting shit because I'm not putting, well, I ain't gonna say that. Let me finish. I ain't biting, okay? I ain't biting. But the other things I do completely agree with, like this whole touching, just the staring, just like I said, he's speaking to like the admiration the woman would have for the man that she's in love with. So I don't disagree. Besides the biting, I don't know about that. He must be, some wild women right there. But no, I'm not for that. I agree though, for the most part.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my analysis. I'll tell you what I heard. I heard a cannibal. So biting at the arm.
Yo,
smelling you,
this is
staring at you. No. That's everything that all hunting predators do. They get a whiff of their prey. They bite the prey.
Why you always gotta ruin everything?
I'm just saying. All right, fine. But I mean, the chopping up stuff in the middle of the video while sounding like a cannibal didn't help either. All right, now I'm just saying. All right, so on a serious tip, I don't really I don't disagree too much with what he's saying. I mean, basically from what I'm seeing is he's basically explaining how, when a woman's into you, like she just gonna be all up under you. Oh, you got it, babe. Good luck. Yeah, when a woman's
into you at the same time.
Yeah, that's what that was. Great minds think alike. You already know. Salute. When a woman's into you, she will be all up under you. Honestly, same thing with a dude. Ladies, y'all got to term yourself. Oh, yeah, he's what? On my heels. Yeah. I got her on my D. He's on my heels. We all got our little sayings, right? So that's the way I look at that one right there. But now, with that being said, right? This is
wait. What about the biting part?
That's a cannibal. I told you that. That's somebody who either needs to be fed or,
So you never got in bit?
Does a hickey count as biting?
Did she use her teeth?
It hurt. Felt scratching. And it was a weird place too. It was right here, like on my arm, like a tattoo. It was the weirdest place. No, it wasn't on my neck.
I think, yeah. Yes, that's probably what he's talking about.
Exactly. Yeah. Sounds like she needs to go get a meal. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead. So, love, you say that you look for 100% when it comes to the whole, like,
You said chivalry, yeah.
Chivalry, right?
100%, yeah.
And courting, right? The part of the courting process, correct? Right?
I would say.
Okay. All right. So we're going to take a quick commercial break and we're going to check this one out right here. But with that being said,
after these messages, we'll be right back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Don't like you
Cool. Do you want to grab your drinks? And I'll grab the... Let's see.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Cool. Do you want to grab your drinks? And I'll grab the... Let's see. What do we got? I can grab... You want to do like a split with your drinks and stuff?
I'll just like pay for whatever I got.
Cool. Okay, awesome. And I'll just pay for what I got.
Oh my god, kill me immediately. I'm just paying for what I got, so.
Okay, that's interesting. Let me see. So maybe it's easy if I just do what the gentleman had, and then I'll minus 48.59.
Where's my wallet?
That old chestnut.
Heard that before.
Yeah. I think my wallet might actually be outside, strangely enough.
Nah, he ain't do that at the end. He ain't do that at the end, babe. I'm gonna tell you right now. That right there is a very strange guy. So let's go ahead and get your take as a woman, right? Let's see what you got to say behind that. So how do you view that as a woman? Like, if you were her type scenario, if you were her.
I mean, she said it best.
What?
You know, kill me now. You know, I think it's crazy that, I mean, let's assume that the bill wasn't even $100, because his portion was 40, which typically, I mean, on average, men do typically eat more than women. Whatever the heck he ordered, could have ordered a couple of beers. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. But what I'm seeing is that that's ridiculous. Like, there is no reason why we should be picking apart, you know, like the meal payment. Like, that's, I would have just like, yo, I'm gonna pay the entire thing. This shit is embarrassing. That is really embarrassing. Like,
my whole thing is, as a chef who has worked in restaurants, steakhouses, all the way down to medium, 2-star, 3-star, whatever. I definitely have seen many times where the servers, they would come back like an instant like that. When she was like, well, okay. Like, when she went back to that kitchen, I guarantee you, she was like, this confusing mother, all of that. Like, I promise you. She cussed that man out when she went back behind those swinging doors, those swinging double doors. I promise you. I've seen it a million times over. The thing about it is that people don't realize, believe it or not, going Dutch, it ain't the biggest deal in the world, but it does kind of complicate the bill.
what is that? I don't know that. What is that term?
As in going Dutch, as in if me and you were to go out, how he tried to do, I'll pay for my meal, you pay for yours, going Dutch. That means we pay for our stuff separately. You pay for your stuff, whatever you order, I pay for mine. It's almost like we're friends, So, and then on my end of that, I would say that totally dismisses anything that would classify in the category of courting, not catering, courting. Like, that totally eliminates courting. If she has to pay for her own meal, if she has to get her own door, all of that, I would say you've totally abolished.
Well,
courting.
she's currently about to pay his meal because he lost his wallet outside.
Yeah. So, moving to the next part, getting some at the end of the night. Yes, that D was dry. Promise you. That's just what it is, when it comes.
I mean, he could have used lube. Sorry.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those of...
You were saying?
I'm just saying he was doing it
I ain't
solo.
mad at
You said dry. I said one would hope not if you're doing it.
man. But nah, honestly, like, look, you as a woman, just whatever you may see social media wise, hearing discussions and everything, would you say overall, and even personal experiences, would you say that overall courting is something that is now becoming very much so rare and almost non-existent? Or would you say it's still out there more than it's ever been? It's just, women don't look in the right places for it? Or would you say it's actually dying overall?
I don't really have enough experience to speak on, so I really it wouldn't even be fair. But based on the experience that I have had, I would say, I don't really think that a lot of the men nowadays know how to do that properly. Like, I think that they don't even know where to start with that because, let me think, dates. I don't even think, I can't even say I've really been on a lot of dates, but we also are kind of still swirling our fingers around a pandemic, right? So it's a little bit different. Um, so I don't know, but I can say men men do be kind of on the cheaper side. They do. Like, no, for real. Like, men do be on the cheaper side. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, let me say this. Men typically will spend money on things that they really want or they desire or they're interested in, but they have a hard time doing that on things that they maybe aren't interested in. I don't know. I'm not a man. Me, I'm a little different. I don't really. Let me shut up. Your turn.
Ah, man. Nah, it's like this, right? It's not about men being cheaper.
You know if
Generally,
those men are cheap.
see, that's the thing. See, look, I believe that is something that is subjective. Honestly.
Okay, hold on. Before you say that, let me tell you about a scenario, like a real true type of thing. I went to the grocery store with a particular person, right? A guy. And he cashes out. He could have got a couple of things. I can't remember what it was. I know one of the things was some cake. Not my cake. Cake from the store.
Go ahead.
Anyways,
Tell the story.
so it comes, he cashes us out, and nowadays, you can't go to the store and they just give you bags. Now you have to like either pay for it or you don't have one, right? And the bag was 5 cents.
Mm-hmm.
We left without the bag, with all this shit in our hands because he didn't want to pay 5 cents. Then he wouldn't even let me pay 5 cents for the bag. It was like crazy. It's like, yo, no. I wasted 5 cents on, like, are you serious? Because we are carrying stuff in our hands. So like stuff like that. No, I can't tolerate that. That's ridiculous.
I mean, but would that fall in the category of chivalry? I mean, because is that date mode? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if that's just like a dude out being cheap, like, because see, this is why I say this, right? When it comes to what women consider cheap, a lot of times a man would say, no, I'm just being frugal, right? A lot of times that's what people would say. You already know. Salute, brother Bolo. So a lot of times people will say, no, it's not cheap, it's just frugal. So,
yo, I don't understand why
what?
I think that's such a man thing to try to like sit there and decipher the cheap from the frugal. I think
And
like
every time women try in any form of fashion to recognize exactly what that is, this happens.
Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those of
It's just something women aren't going to always really get. But what I would say is this: instead of trying to really understand if it works or does it happen, no, I believe that what should take place is you should see whether or not what are the results. I believe that no matter how much it may not make sense to you, no matter how much it may sound like it's this or that, if the results at the end of that is something that's more so beneficial financially, everything else comfortable, comfortability wise, I think that's something that should be looked at more so than, oh, you just chose not to pay this amount for this or chose not to pay this amount for that. You see?
It was 5 cents.
I'm not talking about that instant. That I can't even defend that. I don't know what to say about that. I don't even know how to begin to defend that. I have no ammo for that right there. Only thing I can ask is that the court will have mercy. Could you have mercy on my client? That's the only thing I got right now. Other than that, yeah. My client pleads the fifth. My client pleads the fifth. Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Because I don't know what to tell you on that one. But
So would you say that that's being frugal, or would you say that's being cheap?
no, that's beyond cheap. That's just like dirty broke. That's like,
See, but he said that he was being frugal.
that's the nigga who saved food in between his teeth so we got something to eat later cheap.
Nah, he said he was being frugal. So
No.
I'm just saying.
See, that's just a misrepresentation. So yeah, in an instant like that, that was a misrepresentation of what frugal is and or is supposed to be. Period. You smell me now? But with that being said, what we're going to do very briefly, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We have a whole lot more to talk about. We're going to get into the big juicy topics in a minute. We're just going to kind of flow it out. You know, we're just going to kind of chill things out. You know what I'm saying? You know, once again, thank you all for tuning in to Smitty's Corner with the oh so lovely, no one like Queen Tika. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. So with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted.
After these messages, we'll be right back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right. Let's get into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to check something out. Now, love, I'm trying to see here. Did you drop? Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. Okay, so love, I want to ask you this question. When you hear the term soft girl era, all right, so we heard soft guy era, whatever. When you hear soft girl era, what do you hear?
Me personally, what I would think would be happening is, you have a woman that, like it kind of like goes with what I was speaking of yesterday, right? You have a woman that probably has done so many different things, maybe had so many different hustles, maybe went to school, maybe had, some job, and now she's done busting her entire butt and a half, and now she can kind of calmly, you know, chill out with still having income coming in because she set herself up for that, right? Or maybe her and her person set themselves up for that. I feel like that should be a time where, she's granted permission to kind of like chill out because she didn't put in the work. That's what I would define, you know. Or, on the other end, you have maybe that happening and, maybe she has like a person that now also maybe she was doing a lot and then he comes in and he kind of contributes and she kind of can relax still, like they can both do it because they both kind of came in jointly and got themselves both in a good position, and now they can both kind of like chill out and she can perform at her best while he's performing at his best, and they kind of like pour into each other so they could become their best. Like that's what I would define that as. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bet. So
I'm done with that.
let's go ahead and let's see what we got right here. We're gonna go ahead and rock out. I digress. My mic is muted.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Word. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Break it down. Stop. Hammer time.
Define soft life.
Soft life is ease. A nice, easy life. Like everything's easy. Everything is being taken care of, and I really don't have to do it. If I want to work, I can, but I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Like it's being presented to me to receive.
When I hear women talk about soft life, I oftentimes get disgusted because it just seems like they don't want, you don't want to be a teammate, you don't want to be a partner, you want to be a companion. Like, you know what I'm saying? A companion, like you just here to kick it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done did everything. So I done took all the risk. I done made all the investment and you want to eat. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if we were, because you have business, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like if you would let me partner in your business where you pay for everything, you take all the risk. And then I'm like, yes. But when you hit though, it's ours. It's ours.
And you live
I
your
think
soft
you would look
life.
at me crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just that proposition, like that proposal to me be like, yeah, I want a soft life.
Yeah,
Like,
I get what you're
I
saying.
don't understand why any man would look at that and be like, cool.
Well, I've
Let me get that.
experienced.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then how you making my life soft? Or am I supposed to have the hard life so you can have the soft life?
Ladies first.
He asked a very important question at the end. I don't know. Like I I speak on this too often, and I say I don't know. To me, he's sounds like he think that that's bum shit, and honestly, that's what I call it. I think that any grown person that comes into relationships as an adult should be able to take care of themselves. And I also, because we spoke about this several times, I feel that as individuals, you shouldn't have to do it all because I don't believe that nobody should solely have to do it all. I think that it's contributing to a crazy increase in mental health issues and physical disadvantages in men specifically, like, increased stroke rates and all that stuff, right? Stomach ulcers, all types of stuff from stress. And that's something I'm personally seeing. But I don't believe that, just single people should like do everything on their own. But I do think that you should be able to. Because if all else fails, I think that you have a responsibility as an adult to hold down the fort. And that's for a man and a woman. So I recently thought about that, and I've always said, oh, nobody can do it all, but it does make sense to be able to hold stuff down, even if it's temporary and if it is permanent. Like, let's say that, you're married and some shit happens because life happens, right? And that person, your person, could never do anything else again. Dude, I've seen it so many times. Like, you have to be, I'm not going to say happy to do it, but you have to be willing, able to do it. And that is going to take you taking your ass to work or having a career where you're getting some type of financial gain. And I think that should start as soon as possible. So maybe you can set yourself up to where you're not doing crazy hard laborious stuff. And maybe able to do your own thing, start a business or whatever the case. But you should definitely have an income coming in, period, point blank, no matter who you are. Like that whole stay at home, that's dude. I'm telling you right now. I can take care of your home, my home, probably someone else's home with my eyes closed. It's nothing to do. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's damn sure not hard. If you know what you're doing, like I'm
No, I
telling
think
you.
you're more so saying you're built for it. You're just
Yeah,
saying you're built for it. I got you.
I mean,
I get it.
yo, come on.
I get it.
I understand that it's work. Don't get me wrong, because any woman that's gonna come for what I'm saying, be prepared. But I'm telling you right now, I do it. I've been doing it since forever and a day. I went to college 7 years. I've been doing so much stuff. Like it, dude. I don't want to hear that this is like taking all day to clean a house. Because if it's taking that long to clean a house all day, then you got to reevaluate your life because your house shouldn't even be that damn dirty. I don't understand. Even with kids, that's no excuse. Messy, get dirty. No, it shouldn't take you all day to clean a house or maintain a house. No, I'm sorry, and that would drive me crazy to just be at home. But I think you have to have, as people in general, you have to have that go getter mentality. And I feel like if you don't have a person that's on like your program to really get stuff done and hustle and grind, like that's not the person for you. Like it's just not, and that's okay. You know.
Okay. All right. So before I say my response, I don't know if I told you or not, but you're gorgeous right now. So
Yeah, I appreciate that.
all day. So listen, right? It's like this. I totally get where the guy's coming from because in any instant, like, look, right? You know, let's just take the whole what do you bring to the table concept, right? What that's saying more so is how can you be an addition to what it is that's already in motion, right? How can you be an addition to what is already in motion? Let's take if, you know, say it was like The Last of Us in the days type of scenario, right? And it's not that many people on earth, and we kind of got to regroup and get stuff straight. Let's just say I was the one who was able to push buttons. Pusher, right? My number one thing that I would make sure to be very, very, I guess you can say, in the forefront of anybody who's going to come into the village. What are your skills? What can you do? Can you sew? Can you hunt? What can you do? You're not, are you good at, you know, the horticulture aspect? What are you good at? We only want people behind these gates, behind these walls, who can be of a contributing aspect, right? So that's the way I more so look at that. So my whole thing is, now let's take it back to where we were with the discussion. Now I'm gonna play it again, one more again for the win. Plus, you know, just in case there's some few people coming in who didn't see the video. Yes. What exactly? Because see, the thing is this: men already know if I'm taking care of business, you should know that man, if he got his stuff together, I promise you, no matter how clean and well put together that man looks, that man's carrying a lot of weight. That man don't need no extra boulders on his shoulders. None. He don't need no extra boulders on his shoulders. Are you going to be at least, okay, let's say I'm able to keep it balanced, but I ain't got but 3 wheels. I mean, can you at least be that balance out and help this carriage move forward? Can you be at least the wagon itself, the basket itself, the hitch that holds the, you know, something, anything. I don't care what it is. But what is it that you can be besides just another boulder of weight on my shoulders as I'm traveling? So when we hear a man say this,
define soft life.
Soft life is ease. A nice, easy life. Like everything's easy. Everything is being taken care of, and I really don't have to do it. If I want to work, I can, but I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Like it's being presented to me to receive.
When I hear women talk about soft life, I oftentimes get disgusted because it just seems like they don't want, you don't want to be a teammate, you don't want to be a partner, you want to be a companion. Like, you know what I'm saying? A companion, like you just here to kick it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done did everything. So I done took all the risks. I done made all the investment and you want to eat. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if we were, because you have business, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like if you would let me partner in your business where you pay for everything, you take all the risk, and then I'm like, yeah, but when you hit though,
It's ours.
it's ours.
And you live
I
your
think you would
soft
look at
life.
me crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? So just that proposition, like that proposal to me, be like, yeah, I want a soft life.
Yeah,
Like,
I get what you're
I
saying.
don't understand why any man would look at that and be like, cool.
Well, I've
Let me get that.
experienced.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then how you making my life soft? Or am I supposed to have the hard life so you can have the soft life?
I mean, from what I'm hearing is, if you're so this and so that, let's say, you know, whatever it is that you say, maybe in your social media, you're so a boss, this and everything else, then add something here. Don't just say that you're all of these spectacular things and then come over here and now I ain't got nothing to offer and I don't have to prove anything. Matter of fact, if you question me, then you're harassing me and you're just being all of these horrible names that I can think of to give you. And you better believe little D energy will be included. And that's how a lot of times those things can work out. But that's for those category of women, right? So I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out, babe.
Now, sometimes the big D is included because that's how they're able to pay for their way. But hold on, wait. Can you hear my fan?
Can you, matter of fact, damn, can you hear mine?
Can you hear my fan? I can't hear yours.
Mine's on like 2. It's like on, I think the highest one is 4.
Mine is
Mine's
like
on
really
2.
little and cute. Can you hear it though? No, okay, no, you can't hear it. Okay, cool.
Mine's bring hurricanes. It brings hurricanes. That's right. I usually set it at the back door so it stares people and animals away.
All right,
1 second,
Lionel
love.
Sugg say he doesn't hear any fans. All right, cool. That's good. I definitely got my fan on. So no, I think that it could come with that. Some guys pay their way because like we gotta understand that it happens both ways. What he's speaking on happens both ways. It's not just a man thing too. You might have a woman that's into her career, that's into doing what she's doing. It's also scary to try to meet someone that maybe is in it for some type of monetary, materialistic, I don't know, those type of gains. That's why I don't think that you should lead with your wallet. You shouldn't lead with what's in your home. Like, you shouldn't lead with what you have. You shouldn't lead with none of that. Like, you should really try to get to know a person for a person. And I think that you should limit from people from coming to your house for as long as you can until you certain. So that's where I stand on that. But that video crazy. Man, that video is crazy, yo. That joint is crazy. But I completely agree with the man. I'm gonna be honest. And I don't typically do that a lot. But I agree with him because like I said, I don't feel like nobody should come into relationships and everything is given to you. This isn't the 1960s. And there were, women were choosing men for convenience because of what they, had or their desire to go to work and make money and stuff like that. Like, that life is not the same. Like, there wasn't even damn near nothing to pay. Like, you went down the street with a coin and you got a loaf of bread and maybe some potatoes. I don't know, because I wasn't there. But the world is so different now, and things cost so much money. The cost of living is ridiculous. I don't care if you are buying gas, buying food, groceries crazy, bread, cheese, whatever the case. Everything is so high now. It's not the same. So, like, you got to kind of come correct. Like, you can't expect to have that 1960s life because we don't have those 1960s pockets. Well, some of us do have those 1960s pockets because some of us. But, yeah, you're not supposed to have the 1960s pockets. I can't hear you. What?
You mean like when gas was like 75 cents a gallon?
I mean, when the people went down the street with coins to buy bread.
Oh, man.
We're not, that you can't even buy bread for coins. No. Like, if anybody that sees this live is able to buy bread for coins, please put a comment in the thing and let us know where you buying that bread for coins. 'Cause I want to buy coin bread too. How much is bread now? About $2, three, about $3.
I'm not even going to lie, babe. Um, I'm I'm like you at the grocery store, how you are at restaurants.
You don't look at prices.
I just put in the basket what I know I'll get, and yeah, I don't worry about no card declining. I just go get my stuff. I know what I buy. I know the products I get. I ain't gonna lie, I don't. I ain't noticed nothing. I just know that I still go get the exact same thing I always get when I need to get it, and everything's okay. That's all I know.
But do you notice that what you are buying is starting to cost more? Or you just like as a total, like for less items, like
Not really. Nah. I
okay.
just go get what I need to get. And I don't know. I just like I know the brands I buy. So I just go get my brands. And that's it. Me
Okay.
personally, I'm just saying me. No, I don't. Nope. Groceries ain't a
Well,
problem. Nah, nah,
they
nah.
are a
That's reason to
problem
say
for
stuff.
they're not a problem for you, but they are a problem for a lot of people because they are expensive. Like everything's going up. Um, it is. So
No,
what I was saying,
I no, I do know this much. On my
oh shoot, he's frozen.
I'm frozen
No, you're okay now. It's okay. Go ahead.
for real. Oh, I do know the property tax has gone up on my home. I noticed that.
I think mine might have too. I don't know.
Yeah, property tax has gone up. What else has gone up? Ooh, tax on like um when I go get like my sheets and stuff, like these right here, they used to only cost like $2. Now they're like $5. Okay, I noticed that, like, but no, not really. I've always been this is what I mean by being frugal. Like it's not a cheap thing. It's like I keep my funds in order. So like primarily for the most part, unless something real big hit me, which is you know almost rare, never. No, I'm all right. I'm not rich. I'm not balling. I just, if I need to get it, I can go get it. That's it. Not rich, not balling. I can.
Hold
No
on, let me
one
see.
for nothing.
Lionel Suggs says that both do need to come correct overall. It is not the 1960s anymore. You're right. Yeah, it's not the 1960s anymore, guys.
That I give you that.
Zyrex says, "Hi, sweet lovebirds. Happy Friday night. Happy Friday night, Zyrex. No worries.
Salute, salute, salute. What's going on, family? See you in the building. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was saying I don't know where you went, but I was saying I agree because I talk about this all the time. I think that women that come in with that mentality, um, even women that come in with that mentality, even if a man is doing everything, I feel like if you are closer to the bum side, yes, bum.
But okay. What is the bum side? Give us indications when one is going from that nigga balling. It was all good just a week ago, and now we are crossed over into the realms of bum nation. That's right. Can you go ahead and give us a description? Just a brief. What
A
an
bum is
indication.
somebody that wants to do nothing, contribute nothing, and eat everything and feed off everything like a leech.
Does that go for men and women?
Absolutely, 100%. So what
Respect
he's
to that
speaking
one there.
of is he's speaking of salute, to women that have that bum mentality because it's not like even if a guy gives you everything and he's like, okay, here's everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that driving you, that hustling you, that go getter in you, is still gonna want to do something. You're like, okay, but I still want to do something too. You know what I mean? Like, it. If you're not that way, then it takes a toll on you to be that way. Like, I could never be that way because it's like I'm not like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would take a lot for me to be like, oh yeah, don't do your career or your way of life, or, you know, like, just don't even be driven anymore. Just sit still. And it's like, I don't know. Okay. I can't even do that. I feel like that is pretty bum. Period.
Okay. I'm with you on that. Go ahead, get to the comments, because what we're getting ready to do, peoples, after she reads whatever comments we have in the chat, we're going to take a quick intermission. We're about to get into the meat and the bones of this right here. We want to let a few people at least get in the building so we can go ahead before we play these videos. And we're going to rock out from there. But go ahead, love. Rock out with the comments real quick.
Online now says some people transition to the bum mentality after the job interview and after they've made that connection. Agreed. Yeah, that's true. Because people hire on presentation, not work ethic. All right, let's see. Zyrex says, hi, good to see you two again. Okay, yeah, she's saying hi. Sugar Bomb says, sounds like she's hating. I don't I'm not a hater at all.
Oh, man.
There's nothing in me that would hate on anything.
Just laugh at it. I swear on life.
Nah, it ain't even in me. But anyways, let's get to whatever else you're
I can't stop her, Sugar Bomb. That's all I'm gonna say. Some different breed right there. I can't stop that one. So I can try to maintain peace, but yeah, yeah, it's one of them. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead. We're going to just look, because we got two nice clips for us. We're gonna go ahead, kick back. The videos are a nice little something, right? So yeah, pretty much. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick commercial break. All right, and this commercial break is brought to you by my love right here, over there. Here, I can't point, babe. The camera's not right. Anyway, I was trying to point to you. It didn't work. So we'll try that again next time. I'm gonna just practice and stuff. Like, you know, which way should my fingers go? Am I in a direction now? Am I getting close? Am I no? Shoot. So we will be right back, y'all. So real talk though. Will be the song is for you. And we're gonna go ahead and talk about some good stuff in a second. The panel will be open. You guys can come up if anybody wants to give their 2 cents on what we're about to get into. I digress. My mic is muted. Thank you once again for tuning in to Smitty's Corner. Let's rock out.
Oh, baby. I've been looking at you all night. Once the day becomes the night, said I've been patient and I've been kind. Oh, but my body is running out of time. You said your clock on your walls is ticking, so let me give you what you've been missing. So she said, so she said, take me, oh, take me back, oh, baby, take me back to your
right. Let's go ahead and get to it. Y'all ready? Let's rock out. Let's rock out. Okay now. Okay now. Now on this one right here, we're gonna have to switch it up. We're gonna have to switch it up because what I'm hearing, because it's just the fact of what it is that I'm hearing is something that is definitely different. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get to it. Hold on 1 second. Here we are. Y'all ready? I digress. My mic is muted. Go ahead, pull up your popcorn. Everybody knows about these two stories, but you're going to get the Smitty and Queen Tika's take on these two stories. Let's rock out.
I'm comfortable with my abandonment.
Because you are in your dysfunctional norm that you become comfortable with.
But it's worked. It's become a superpower.
But you've learned to survive in it. You're not thriving in that. That's not thriving. You're surviving in that.
Okay.
And so anytime you are surviving and not thriving, there is no cape. There is no superpower. There's no superpower in a lack of mental health. And there's no superpower.
But it's worked for me. Like you said, I mean, you
know why it worked
read
for you?
me well.
You know why it worked for you?
Why?
You know why it worked for you? I'm going to go there, and it's probably going to be, okay.
Go ahead.
This is with
we wanted to set the first. We got 2 minutes left in our first session.
With all due respect, seriously, to all the women that you've encountered, ladies, I'm saying this. The reason why it's worked for you is because you have chosen and to prey on low-functioning women who don't have the emotional intelligence. No, I'm going there. Who will allow you to do that, Nick? And when I say allow, it's not a control thing. When I say allow, I'm not saying that she sits across you and says, this is what you won't do. You're crossing a boundary. Nick.
I disagree.
Yes.
This is why I didisagree. I mean, one, because
why you gonna make sure, but you gotta go in protection mode too.
No, but I'm saying because you could say from all the high value women that I've ever
I didn't say high value.
But okay, I'm giving compliments. But I'm just saying
wait a minute.
For the people who are even of them being, because first of all,
low functioning women will allow you to function low with them. Nick, you could not function that low.
So this is everyone's low functioning at some point in their life.
You could not function low with a woman of my functioning, not because I'm superior. Not because I'm superior. Listen to me say this really quick. Not because I'm superior to any other woman, but because I do have leverage. I've been in my field for 17 years, so we get that. But I've done the work, meaning you won't have an opportunity to get hostile with me, and you may want to flee, but fleeing would not get you a payoff with me. Wait a minute.
I'm not the hostile individual.
This is that's my point. Did you hear what you just said? We said the same thing. You would never have the opportunity to get hostile with me.
Yeah, because I control myself.
Hold on.
Have I been manipulative and prey on certain things? Yes, because I'm a man.
Right. And but not all men do that. We don't want to blanket all men.
And I will take advantage.
All men do not prey and manipulate. Not all men.
First of all humans prey and manipulate, but in a man in a relationship,
not in a praying way.
If I see that I can say, okay, I feel like I need this and this person has this, I'm gonna do and say whatever I need to do to get that.
But Nick, again, law of attraction. We attract who we are despite of who we think we are. You used the word, you said women who are equally yoked to you.
Yeah.
Equally yoked comes in many different facets.
100%. Balance, if anything.
They have been equally yoked to your low functioning dysfunction that you have learned to survive in.
Because I use my tools to because first of all, let's you're acting as if I'm entering every scenario with the full me, and we all, every time someone meets someone, you're meeting their representative. I know how to turn on the perfect man.
Depending on the person,
therefore I may have manipulated a situation, and therefore so it's to no discredit to anyone else, but I've come into every situation. I can be God-fearing, celibate, the one that you want. I can tell you everything that you want in a man and show you that. I can open the doors, lay down the cloak, send the jet, do it all to be like, oh my goodness. Never. And then toxic Nick shows up, and you like, this motherfucker got me.
No, but
he done gave me the draws, and I ain't heard from him in 3 weeks.
What you said is perfect. No, what you said is perfect because you named all of the low-functioning, superficial things that a low-functioning woman would fall into. The person who's done the work, who gained a sense of self, who's worked on their pain pockets, who's worked on their trauma,
are still going to be vulnerable.
They're going to be vulnerable.
They're still going to yearn. And late at night when you're sleeping alone, you're going to go, I wish I had a strong man to rub my back.
They're going to be imperfect, but that person would want a strong, healthy, functioning man, not a low-functioning man.
Sometimes a nigga with some good hands.
Not a low-functioning man, no. Because your experience of these women is that they fall short for a jet and a good meal and a good man who says he goes
and
to
some
church.
Strong hands.
And let me go further, and probably a big penis. But okay,
you said it, not
so
me.
let me go. But again, a high functioning. I'm not even talking about value. A high functioning woman who's done the work.
I'm trying to hear what this high functioning woman is.
But a high functioning woman, you cannot send a jet and be toxic, and she will go on the.
She don't know I'm toxic yet.
A high functioning woman wouldn't even attract you, baby. Because listen, what is law of attraction? We attract who we are, despite who we think we are.
Absolutely.
Think we are.
Absolutely.
Okay. So a high functioning woman is not going to attract by default, by her calibration. She's not attracting a man who is not perfect. The man has got all kinds of mess. So does she. But when it comes to the level of her calibration and functioning and mental health and doing the work, she's going to attract that at which she is. Prior to me doing the work and being a high functioning woman, I attracted low functioning men. My low functioning self attracted low functioning men. Hold on. You know why I attracted them? Because I needed low functioning to feed low functioning. Okay? Hold on. A low functioning man cannot feed a high functioning woman.
Okay. All right. So, real quick, my love, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, let's do it. So this is what I want to start off with. What I want to know is this first and foremost before I get into anything, and I'm gonna let you tap in first, right? So what I want to know is this. What is a high caliber woman? Now, when it comes to men, I know what a high caliber man is. What is a high caliber woman? And I would like to know, and anybody in the chat, fellas, if you know, and you got an inclination, ladies in the chat, if you know, I don't know, let me know. What is a high caliber woman, and what are 3 green lights that she is of that?
I don't really define people as being, this or that, because then that would mean I'm belittling other people that aren't. I do think that there is a such thing as functioning in your truest capacity, right? Like, so we're going to say that. And I think that when you're doing that, you're being modest. You're standing on your values and morals, and the things that that help you to function in a way.
Right.
Taking care of your business, being an adult woman.
Just 3
being
things.
Loving, being caring. Like, I don't know. I just, I guess being a person that has humanity with a vagina, just like you will be a person that functions in their highest functioning with humanity as a male with a penis. Like, it's really not really.
Okay. So what does Sugar Bum say, babe?
She says, high caliber, pretty, educated, boss ass bitch.
She would throw pretty in there. Man.
Says high value, higher frequency, higher functional, higher quality, caliber status. So yeah, same thing.
Okay.
She's taking all her feelings and taking them all out on Nick Cannon. Narratives and dialogues. Come on up here. A very interesting perspective. I would like to hear more. Zyra says she agrees with Sugar Bum.
So look, right? This is my whole thing, right? Okay, so cool. When she was saying like, oh, these women are getting with him because they are of a low vibration or low self-esteem.
Basically low functioning. They're
low functioning.
Yeah.
I would disagree. I believe that these are the very women that when the average dude that actually makes great money, who is the electrician or whatever, I believe that these are the women that say to themselves, no, I deserve that man that makes this, that makes that, and everything else. You see? So it's like, nah, I have a hard time with that because
But even to what you're saying, and then I will let you finish. Even to what you're saying, wouldn't that make you a user, which is also low functioning mentality?
in what way? What are you speaking of?
Because you
Are you
said that
talking about the
those
woman?
women are specifically dating him because of what he has and what they think they deserve, and that, the fact of what he has. So wouldn't that make
Well,
you a
not
predator to try to
necessarily,
use him for what he has?
not necessarily what he has in particular solely. His status, the doors that can be open for them, being
Still a
in his
user.
presence. So okay, all right. Well, if that's what, okay, yeah, I guess
Like
they're using.
why would a woman as in her truest form, in her highest form, not be doing that on her own?
What I'm trying to get you to recognize is this: these particular breed of women, right? That only certain class of women, they are the ones who, in their mind, they say, I am the best of. Those are the women who, for example, play the whole I'm not going to the Cheesecake Factory or the Shake Shack chicks. I deserve oceanfront and everything else. Those are those women. So all I'm saying is when she said that, I have a hard time with that because I can promise you most of these chicks who get with somebody like a Nick Cannon, a Shannon Sharp, or whoever these celebrities are out here and they get their little scandals going, these are the women that actually truly believe that they deserve those type of men. In their heads, if you told them they were low vibrational, low caliber, if you told them that they were actually you know what I'm saying? If you actually told them that they were low self-esteem, man, they'll look at you and cuss you out. They'll look at you like you crazy. Oh, I got you, bruh. I keep telling people, but nobody wants to do it. It's simple. I don't know how to do it here. I will give you a wrench. I got you, fam. Go to any video of mine. Just go to the latest one that you see first at the top. Put any comment. Just say hi. Anything. And then from there, I can give you a wrench. I know how to give you a wrench from my comment section on a video I've previously done. For whatever reason, I keep trying it. I don't know how to do it here. If somebody can teach me, thank you. But other than that, I got you. Just do it there. I can go on my phone and give you a wrench in a moment. So that's my whole take on that. And all the way down to like, right, look, these women feel that in their minds, if I was to get with somebody like that it doesn't. All right, look, when a man gets with a woman of a certain caliber, we feel as
I
if
got these comments. Hold on, wait, can I get to the comments? Because then I'll lose it.
Let me just land it. Let me land it, and then you
Okay,
go right
go
into
ahead.
the comments. So what I'm saying is that these women, because I don't want to lose train of thought, these women are the ones that, like, in their mind, I'm like, all right, so men, if we get with a woman like that, like a woman of a high, like say we're like a regular average dude, we just drive a truck or something, and we get with like a female celebrity. Believe it or not, that man actually really feels boosted. We feel like, oh yeah, I really did something. Generally speaking, with those particular grade and breed of women, right, which aren't all women, those are the women who, when they get with somebody, if they're like average,
You're kind of frozen a
right?
bit.
If they're average, I'm frozen.
No, you're right now. Go ahead. You were frozen.
If they're average, when they get with somebody like a Nick Cannon or whoever, they feel validated. It's like, yeah, okay, bet I'm validated. It's not like, oh wow, like this is a step up. No, to them, it's like this is where I was always supposed to be. It's an entitlement. It's different.
Which is low functioning energy,
as we would all call it. You smell me now? So
hold on, wait. I got something to say about that, but I want to get to the comments really fast, and I'll try to do it fast.
No, you got it. You got to go ahead and get to the
I don't
comments.
want to forget what I say. Zyrix says, "I can say I deserve a prince, but do I really? No, because no one is deserving of anything." Narrative Alex says, "Oh, okay." JVJ said hi. What's up, JVJ? How do you say it? Kuwufi doesn't ever hold men accountable. I don't know who Kuwufi is. How do you say that?
My bad, I was muted. Kwafi. That's my man, Kwafi.
Oh, Kwafi. Okay.
Yeah, Kwafi Nino. That's my man.
Yeah, I see it. Dialogue, narrative and dialogue says they and Sugar Bum know why. Sugar Bum says y'all just be talking. That guy. I am gonna be. I am a butcher of it. If it is not a common name, it's over. Just so you know, I'm gonna start initialing with letters. Okay. Travel One says greetings. Listening for a bit. Narratives and dialogue says I thought I was never gonna see that woman again. He also says she didn't piss me off. Interviewing Nick Cannon, and she didn't piss me off. She's crazy. He says typo. She has pissed me off. Okay, makes sense. Travel One says BM do not vet women they pick. And then she says lazy. And then he says that he's that particular name. If I can call you K Dog, that would be perfect. Or K Man. I don't know. Sugar Bum is laughing. And then Zyrex says, what do you think they use to land Nick Cannon though? And then Travel One says, BM are out of order, clearly breaking news every day. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna say. That low functioning energy, right? And I don't care if anybody disagrees or not, because when you're functioning in your truer state, then you understand that this is a true statement. Oh, Kuwafi. Babe? Kuwafi?
Kwafi. I don't want to keep saying it because then when you say it too many times, it sounds weird. You ever say something too many times? Say bleach like 50 times and watch how it sounds weird after a while. Doesn't even sound the same anymore. It's like black.
Everyone says BW Enterprise, and then Sugar Bum says Smitty, put down that homegrown weed. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say. Okay, men and women shouldn't come into relationships being users. Okay, that is low functioning energy. That is bum mentality. If you're coming into a relationship to be a user, you are a bum. Period. Man or woman. What we should be doing as human beings, as adults, when you're an adult, you come into a relationship to be of service. If you are not being of service in your relationship, or you do not feel that you are being of service in your relationship, then you need to evaluate yourself within your relationship. You should be coming into a relationship trying to be of service. And when two people are coming in to be of service, yeah, like you're not even kind of running out of nothing because you're both being of service. Like it's like, I don't know. Like I don't understand anything else. Anything else is low function energy. That's what she's speaking on. I don't know. I don't understand anything else. Like what, are you not struggling with that? Like, do you understand what she's saying in the video of like the women that are pursuing him or allowing themselves to be pursued by him? Because if you are typically a woman that could get flown out and purchased and bought and getting, you know, the pipe laid down upon you and, you know, spreading your legs for a cheeseburger, that's low functioning energy. And you're a fucking user. Period. Especially if you can't do that yourself. I don't know. That's just me. And I don't care how no one feels about it because, yeah, whatever. Narratives and dialogue says, can you please define who is using who? Nick Cannon was using the women to stroke his ego, right? Because even if you peep it, because I do study people, is what I do for a living. He was like, when she said you couldn't even basically obtain a woman of my caliber, he thought that was like permission to go ahead and do that. Did you hear him say that? He said, oh, now you're challenging me. And he thought everything was funny, right? So he's using these women to continue to stroke his ego because he has to have that validation that he still is that particular of whatever stature that he needs to be so much. I don't know. Rich people have different struggles. And then those particular women were using him for whatever they were trying to gain from him. I mean, we're also looking at some of these women that have, whatever they have on their own. Like, they're all looking to get different things. I don't know.
You're not a doctor, babe, but what's your degree? Master's, right?
Yeah, but I think she's talking about that.
Oh, the lady that was talking?
Yeah, she's I think she's a psychiatrist.
Oh, a psychiatrist. Yeah, that's a doctor. Yeah, that is considered doctor. Uh-huh. What we got? Yeah, I got that confused. I know, right? He understands what you're
Hold
saying.
on,
Okay.
hold on. Let me go.
Yeah, you got it.
Sugar Bomb says, I don't agree. If you can't be used, then you're useless. I think it depends on, what degree we're talking about. Like, if you're coming into a relationship to be of service, then you're obviously offering a service. To be honest with that. You know what I mean? So but if you're coming into a relationship to leech off of a person or just to solely gain something, but you're not looking to be of service, like, grown people look to serve. Like, it's just kind of like what you do. Like, it's like a feeling that being a user hurts you because you're like, I can't even be a user. Like, I don't know. It's like a different thing. If you don't know, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's not cool to be a user. Narratives and Dialogue said in that interview, do you think she was right? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. 100%. She even let you know that, like, at one point in time, she jive was like low functioning. She even admitted that. There was no lie to what she was saying. He was deflecting the whole time and laughing. He thought it was funny. He's a child. A child having children. Travel One says, speak to BM about the using agenda. Oh, she wants me to speak to black men about being using. I did mention that men do that too. I did mention that. You gotta kind of rewind this live. I said it does goes both ways. You could have a particular what do you say? Why do you laugh?
Because I can. Add that right there. No, I'm just laughing at Travel, not you.
Okay. So I did say, for the people that were here, that it goes both ways. Men can also come into a relationship to be used. And what did I even say? I said they could be using their what to do it. What did I say, babe?
As far as like them using people?
Yeah, like what are they using sometimes to get whatever they want out of a woman? What are you using?
Everything that they have, like money and stuff, what they flash and stuff.
And their penises, I said.
Yeah,
Specifically.
big
I did say that.
Yeah, specifically. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I did say that. Nears and Dallas says nobody told her to come and get pregnant by Nick Cannon. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have got pregnant by Nick Cannon. I guarantee that. I wouldn't have been in Nick Cannon's plane. Oh my gosh, cool. Narratives and Dialogue says respect. He says he understands what I'm saying, I guess, maybe. And then he says, shaking his head. Trevor once said, men are to work hard and sweat for everything they acquire. That includes women. BM don't believe in that clearly. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't believe that men should do everything. Just bum mentality to think otherwise. Narrative and Dialogue says, good grief. Sugar Bump says, yeah, I think it's a fine line. It could be. Narrative and Dialogue says, oh no, Smitty. I don't know what you did. Narrative and Dialogue is laughing, and then he put, she agree. He didn't put LOL. And then Trevor One says, men are master manipulators. Come on now. No, they are, but women are too. We're not going to act like that's not the case. People are manipulators if they are manipulators and users and bumps. Sugar Bum says, Travel One, a black man told me men need, maybe she meant need to struggle to stay humble. I think that we are living in a time, if you are born into anything that I was, where you had hardships and violence and poverty and all that crazy stuff around you, I think that we probably seen enough. Um, yeah. So I think that would be a constant reminder of the struggle. And working your hardest to get out of that. So I don't know about the needing to struggle as an adult. Really, really, really shouldn't be struggling as an adult. I'm going to be honest. I know people fall on hard times, but I think if things go according to plan, right? And obviously my plan and my mentality, right? I feel that you are a child, right? Whatever you go through as a child, you kind of get over that shit as an adult because what you go through doesn't have to define what you become or who you become, right? You leave that shit where it is. You take what you need to that was beneficial out of what you were born into, and you leave behind what is not. Like, it's just really just common sense. And then you get older, you find a person when you're younger, right? And then you kind of get married to that person for love. I know this sounds crazy, right? Because everybody, oh, guys, like get married. Yes, you get married for love, and then you like stay with that person, and then like you kind of like be with that person and stuff, and then like what you go through, like you should be able to like hold it down. So then there's like ultimately no struggle because everybody's winning. Like that is like the only thing that we should be doing. I don't. Does that not? Does that make sense to you?
All I gotta say is say less, as in perfect. Perfect.
All right, so let's see.
Working
Okay,
on it.
you want to do the comments? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, rock out on the comments before we go ahead to our commercial break, and I'm loving it. I'm gonna let you cook. It's like I ain't even got too much to say.
Nana and Dialect says, "Oh my God, she's in here talking mess about master manipulators. Don't listen to her, Tia." I don't think I was. Nana and Dialect says, "You're on the right path to marriage." I hope she's talking about me because I hope so. Yeah. Trevor One says, "No, no, no. Women are not men and do not manipulate to their high degree. Um, BM are compared to being men by BM. Why is that?" Let me read it to myself and see if I understand what she's saying. Women manipulate men. Like, I mean, come on. Like, if they're not doing that, they get men to do certain things after they have a child, and they use a child to get whatever gains they're trying to get. Let me see. What other ways in which women have manipulated men that I know of? Being upset and then saying you can't have any vagina because I'm upset until you do what I want. And then men are so thirsty that they want to sip, and then they're gonna do what you want to do, and then you give it to them or whatever. That is using your vagina. That's a manipulation tactic. What else? What do you have? Because I don't do it, but I have heard of this. What do you say? Because she says women don't manipulate men.
What do I say?
Yeah.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man.
Don't nobody give a fuck with your dumb ass thing. Give me this motherfucker. Get your ass up out of here, yo, hook ass nigga. Them punk ass, pussy ass nigga.
You serious?
Pretty much.
All right, we're gonna move on because we can't do too much about that.
Pretty much.
Narratives and Dialect says she has a cat and a dog at home, and they sit at the table and play tea set in easy bake oven. Man, I used to love that as a kid. Them dang easy bake ovens.
Brownies, and they be like dough in the middle.
You did it wrong. You should go back in time
I
and
ain't
try that
cooking.
again.
My cousin Lala used to do that shit. Go ahead though.
Yeah, that was all wrong. I don't know. You didn't leave it in enough. I don't know. Narratives and Dialect says, I think she needs to teach a master class to these women. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I have the patience, to be honest. Travel One says, Sugar Bum, greetings. Girl, these BM depend on on those Still talking points.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Sugar Bomb says, I believe we don't have to manipulate men. They do what we want because they want to see us smile and they want sex. Kind of even knowing that is kind of like the manipulative mentality, I'm going to be honest. Travel One says silly. Narratives and Dialogue says BM equals black man. I kind of knew that. Smitty says I'm loving me some you. Thank you, Smitty. I appreciate that. BW, some hyena and real women. Now that is funny. Narratives and Dialogues is laughing. This is Narrative and Dialogue. Dusty Bandit. Oh my.
Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those of...
And then Narrative Dialogue says, okay, at Sugar Bum. And then she says, I never manipulated a man personally or seen a woman do it. Okay. Then Narratives and Dialogue says, laughing my ass off at Cindy's Corner. Some guy says beauty. Okay. Lionel Shug says women are masters at manipulating men. Nails and Dallas says Chico Travel One is a problematic woman in this space. Okay. Travel One says, why do you believe that? Are you male centered and believe BM are trustworthy as so-called leaders?
Let me say something to that real quick. So, keyword. Are you keyword male? Males, right? All right, so as we will all say yes, and I agree to this, there is a difference between males and men. Males, yeah. A 10-year-old boy is a male. It's not a man. You see? And honestly, truly, when you're talking about the genuine aspects and intricacies and detailed perspectives of manhood, what it is more so of a mind state, more so than if you can grow a beard, how big your D is, how many you done slayed. It's a headspace. Manhood is a mentality. It's a headspace. And that headspace has to be cultivated. It has to be nurtured. And it has to be given the proper watering and sunlight. You see? So I get what you're saying. Yeah. So everything you saying, I mean, I would say for me, and especially the missus up here, we don't really know how to address males because we look at males as like the youth. Now, when you're talking about men of solid, men of stoic, men who actually keep their word and follow through, men who actually don't just do this, but we actually do more of that. Those are the men that this right here, when you say, are you males? I don't really know how to identify too much with what males are. And I just wanted to go ahead and get that piece. But with that being said, just let me know. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. So I'm not exactly sure what she says. What do I believe? Are you talking about the fact that I say that? I don't know. Like, please give me some clarity because I don't know. What you're asking, why I believe in what. So
there is no clarity. There is no clarity. See, don't bring your brain down. No, if they're not willing to come up here where we are, do not go down there where they are. It's just, it's a big mosh pig pen pit. Like, don't go down there to that bullshit. But anyway, keep rocking out, my love.
And then Sugar Bump says, Lionel, stop making up stuff. Zay100. Zay100. No, you. He says women have beauty and beauty goes further than anything, probably. And then Travel One says, Nera Dallas, how do you figure that you are not problematic? And indeed. Lionel says, Sugar Bum is Treatle. And then Sugar Bum says, these BM mini spaces do not like BW for some reason. Do they even like women? I hope so. Sugar Bum says, Lionel, don't be a victim. And then Lionel wrote a long ass message that said, I've housed numerous women, helping them out, and they outright tell me about all of the men that they choose to manipulate and how they do it. Hey. Hopefully you wrote that down, Lionel. And then he said it's a game plan for some of these women out here. I agree because listen, you know, it's a good example. Let's play that video from yesterday with the woman that was able to go out with the plane thing and da 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 da. Okay, and then how many messages is left? All right, not that much. All right, then Lionel says Sugar Bum never a victim, just detailing the reality honestly. Okay, $9 men, if y'all about to get married, please shield your fiance away from these feminist women. It will change their mind. I'll change her mind in the way they think. African men in this space keep their wives close. Makes sense. I think that if you're a woman that stand on your business, and your mentality, and you stand solid in what you do and who you are, you know, just like people do religion or should be doing religion rather, you're gonna be good. I'm not a manipulative person, and I really can't be manipulated. I'm gonna be honest. Trevor one says, I'm asking a lady on a panel if she believes she needs to please a man before herself and other overlook his flags, and you become his dominant mule. I mean his doormat mule. No, I don't believe that. Why do you even got me reading these comments, yo? No, I love me. I don't even think that people should get into relationships if they don't love them. So please a man before myself, no. My man will tell you that I love me enough for me and him, and then I love him. Sugar Bum says, Lionel, how dumb are men to allow themselves to be manipulated? Okay, really say nothing about that. Sugar Bum says, and why is he in the house? Why is he house? Oh, why did you house so many women, Lionel? I do want to know the answer to that.
Well, possibly, maybe my man has a legal concubine. All right. Depending on whatever your belief system is, depending on whatever your ideologies may be, concubines is something that's been all over the world historically throughout time. Okay, so I think we need to leave my man's Lionel alone. All right, rock out Lionel. All right. If a man has concubines, so what? Don't all you women talk about being poly and girl on girl, and I'm bi? So leave that man alone. Leave him alone.
No, I don't talk about that. Narratives and dialogue.
Baby, you know that damn shoe don't. No, babe. You know that shoe don't fit, so you must have quit. Come on now.
Wasn't that a glove?
Well, you know, women like heels. You know, so yeah.
Trevor one says, I mean, Narratives and Dialogue says Trevor one she's Smitty right to be. Why you telling her this stuff? I don't know. Narratives and Dialogue says she's a travel agent who travels with a cat and a dog. Trevor one says, no. Black women need to raise above and do. Black men do not like that because they can't keep up. So they start acting all whiny and crying and bashing because they keep running to harlots because smart Black women tell them no. Oh,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I can say that I have seen men be whiny because the particular woman, this usually happens at like kind of younger ages that I've seen. I don't know where the heck you guys live, but you know, maybe you should move. I think that, you know, I've seen stuff happen where you have like a couple, right? And then they are younger and then they kind of like grow up and then they kind of go their separate ways of doing, you know, they're pursuing their will or lack thereof, but they're trying to pursue who they want to become and things like that. And then like the one person isn't doing something, the other person doing something, and then the other person gets jealous at the person that's doing something, and then it kind of like turns into like a jealousy battle type of thing. I have seen it. I have to say. So I don't know. what it did kind of sound kind of whiny and bashing, but you know. Sugar Bomb
Let's,
says,
real quick, babe. Let's go ahead. I don't know how many. Let's get 1 or 2 more. We're gonna get to the
no,
next.
it's only 2 more.
Okay,
It's only
babe.
2 more. Besides Sugar Bomb saying boy bye. And then Trevor One says Narratives in Dialogue. Trevor is not telling her anything. It's her choice. Black women have rights to do that. Have you heard? And no, that's true. It's my choice. I don't be listening to that. You know, I'm not really that kind of person. I kind of think on my own. You know, leader mentality. You know,
Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those of...
you've been smacking a lot of people tonight. You know. Nina doesn't dollar says, "Oh my god, I'm getting a headache." Trevor One, why did I say it like that? Trevor One, don't follow me to the next stream. I cannot wait till I get a wrench over here.
Shit.
Then he says, "Tika, Trevor One is voting for Kamala." Okay. Lionel says, "Sugar Bomb as the son of an 11-year-old girl." Maybe he put has a son. Wait. As a son of an 11-year-old girl, I have seen. Whoa, you were 7 11. Oh my gosh. I have seen that people need help sometimes. I have a big place and I can help people here and there, just helping people out because life is tough. Oh, well, that's crazy. Well, salute to you. I mean, that's crazy. Salute to your mama. She had you at 11. That's crazy. That's a strong girl at that time. That's crazy. All right, let's get to the next videos.
All right. My man, Narrative Dialogue. I'm waiting. I just went and checked, bro. Like, soon as you drop a comment, I can make you a moderator instantly. You have to go to a video or tell me. Just go to any video, like the first video you see, and I'll go ahead and give you a wrench. I don't see it yet. But with that being said,
listen, I'm gonna drop down and I'm gonna switch to my laptop so my phone can charge a bit. So give me a second.
That's perfect. No. Go ahead. You got more than enough time. So with that being said, we're getting ready to cut to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. And this quick commercial break is brought to you by dumbass rednecks.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
These hillbillies were fleeing from Officer Petty. Officer Petty received a call about some men throwing beer cans at people. When he arrived, the men started fleeing.
Okay. This is some hillbilly shit.
They even began throwing beer cans at the officers.
Oh, how you gonna get out of the truck now? How you gonna get out of the back of the truck, big boy? How you gonna get out of the back of the truck? No, get on the ground.
Right here?
Get on the ground. You go down to the ground? That's what I want.
All right,
I want you down on the ground, Jelly Bean.
here.
Let's go.
Great.
All the way, Jelly Roll. Let's go.
All right.
All the way down. Yeah, I don't know about handcuffs. You might need a rope.
I really love the way you love me. It's the passion for me. I know you the realest, cause you do anything for me. I don't want nothing else. I need you to myself. It is without a doubt. Baby, I cannot help it.
All right. So we're going to go ahead. We're just going to get back to the videos and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and check out what we got in here real quick before I go ahead and click onto this. Because we got plenty of time. Let me see. Okay. That's just y'all talking amongst yourselves. Nothing special to see here, folks. All right. So let's go ahead and let's see what we got when it comes to this one right here. Now, of course, once again, this is something people have definitely been talking about, right? It's nothing new to the, story scene and whatnot, but let's see what we got right here, right? All right. So, I don't know. This one right here kind of a little different. Let's rock out. Get your popcorn, get your drink, roll your J. Let's do it.
A lot of people see my situation and not think that I'm not high function.
What situation?
See my situation? That's a very vague question, and it's for you
What
to
situation?
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
A lot of people see my situation and not think that I'm not high function.
What situation?
See my situation? That's a very vague question, and it's for you
What
to
situation are you referring to that they're looking at and thinking is not high function?
Just my life.
Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
My life.
See, don't deflect. Let's stay here. Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
Both, really.
And they think that you're low functioning.
No, I don't.
You just said people see your life and think you're not high functioning. The opposite of that would be low functioning.
No. Okay, so here you go. You're trying to take my intentions away from this. Can I correct it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or can I give you more?
Yeah, some more information. Heck yeah.
So, I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
By how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more. Now.
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I just want God
about
to
your
bring
wife?
them. I just want God to bring them.
Oh, okay. And you have, so you just.
Because my point is this. My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you would say it, Dr. Brian, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
Drinking and driving is a decision that could change your whole world. You can face a life-altering injury or potentially death. Your decision to drink and drive could permanently change someone else's world, whether you injure them or leave their loved ones grieving. The next time you're out drinking, call a rideshare, taxi, a sober friend, or a designated sober driver. The only decision that will change your world for the better is the decision to call a sober ride. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time. You're being very action-based.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. Okay? So you're creating, and disclaimer, the kids are innocent, they are beautiful and amazing. Anything I say has nothing to do with them babies, because I can't wait to be a mom, and I love the kids, period. But you are proactively choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear, do it anyways? And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior. To say that I am going to create these homes. Let me go better. I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home in them. I'm going to wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife where I'm still going to be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody who you're spending your life with. And then I'm going to build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair and it's selfish.
Just tell me when I can solve.
Yeah, almost. That's completely unfair and that's selfish. And so, yes, you're taking your time in this department, but you're not taking your time in this department, which means you're compartmentalizing. And compartmentalizing never works. Compartmentalizing hurts everybody involved. Everybody who's in this box and that box and this box and that box and this box. And then here you go over here trying to figure out what box you're going to feed or entertain or do. Then you're looking outside to figure out who's your next victim to put in the box. It's unhealthy. And it's a huge dysfunction within our Black community that I truly believe personally, statistically, mental health-wise, and community-wise, that Black men would stop.
Black men will what?
Stop doing that, that they would stop that dysfunctional behavior of compartmentalizing and creating houses, not homes, and then finally a home with the wife. And then you have all these other houses that are homeless, but you over here at some point when you do get a wife, if you do, I'm saying if that's what you want, you will, you'll get whatever you want. You're trying to create a home. Totally dysfunctional and extremely, that's the epitome of selfish. Epitome of selfish.
Okay, so what you got on that, love?
I mean, again, I you know, we have a grown, well, I don't know if y'all want to call him a male or a girl. I don't know. However you guys define people that are men but don't act like men, you know, he's very childish. He's like looking up to the sky like, and guess what? I want more. Like whatever God brings. It's like, dude, you're having sex with women and then you're doing it. Like,
well, let me ask you this. You know, a lot of people will say, well, first, let me ask you this. Do you believe in the concept of it's not tricking if you got it? Let's start there. Do you believe in that?
But no, I don't. I believe it's still tricking.
Yes or no, love? Come on now. That was a little shaky. Let's try that. No. Let's reset.
Turn the music down some because you're making me not be able to think straight.
All right. I got you. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's start over. When it comes to the concept of it ain't tricking if you got it, do you believe in that concept?
No, I believe tricking is tricking.
You believe tricking is tricking.
Yeah.
So you do believe that even if a man is capable of taking care, like if he's financially and everything, like resources, everything, right? Even on the family and friends and circle backing, the whole nine. Well, in abundance of being able to take care of 13 kids. Is that not something that, you know, because, for example, right? Let's go to Jamaica. You want to go to Jamaica, babe? Let's go to Jamaica for a minute, right? So in Jamaica, there is a guy who I also definitely adore and absolutely appreciate everything that he had to offer. And that man was named Bob Marley. Bob Marley, I think, had like 15 kids.
Okay.
Now it was all about one woman. It was all about, what was her name? I think Rita.
Well,
it was all about one woman, but
there's speculation.
No, I think it was
all by one woman. I think it was about 3 women total.
Yeah, I think it was about 3. I think I'm messing that up. Yeah, I think it was 3 women. But the point is that he took care of his kids. You see, so all I'm saying is in this sense, right? And nobody looked at him like that. They looked at Bob Marley for just basically smoking. Nobody ever looked at that man like, what? You got 15 kids? No,
I don't think a lot of people knew that he had 15 kids.
Okay, well, you know, my father is 8 out of 9. My grandmother had 9. With my grandfather, that's it. You know, that is. But
okay, so listen. So a man is functioning in his let's say like, you know, his high functioning status, right?
Right.
Will understand that no matter what financial gains he has had, right?
Mm-hmm.
He can't multiply himself. And what this particular doctor is speaking on is the fact that you can't be in all of these homes. So you are a part of creating broken homes, which is a low functioning status. To think that shit, no, to purposely do it, like, because I'm not saying like when you are in relationships and shit don't work out, it don't work out. Like it happens, right? But if you are purposefully knowing what you're doing and creating broken homes, you are not a part of the solution, you're a part of the problem, right? You've heard that, right?
Of course.
Okay, so if he's not a part of the solution and he's continuously creating broken homes that he can't be a part of, no matter whatever financial means he has,
right?
Like studies will show forever and a day that like money isn't everything. Like being in someone's presence as a child so they can look at you, so they can learn from you, so they can mimic your behaviors, you know, that is if you're a good person, right? Like children need that. So if you're not around, then you're typically not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And that's what she's speaking on, and I completely agree with that. I'm gonna be honest.
You want to get to the comments?
I can read it, but I can't pull it up because I'm on my laptop.
I got you.
All right, so
hold on. Yeah. Let's go ahead and let's just take it from where we are.
What a narrative and dialogues that. Can you see the time? 10:03. You can see that. 10:03. That one. Yeah. I'm gonna start with there. Narrative and dialogue says, "No, do you really think that he's childish? Oh yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, he's a baby. Oh, it's disgusting." Narratives and dialogues also said they knew he wanted from the start, Tika. He was going to have babies regardless. He said he will get married soon. Bless that woman's heart and vagina. Chopper One says he's a low life degenerate. Narratives and dialogues says these women came across knowing about him, and he even told them that he told them they smashed him afterwards. Okay, yeah. I mean, hey.
Now, hold on. With that being said, does that make them low vibrational women, or does that make those women?
Oh no, low vibrational women. But make sure you listen. Turn the music down a bit because it's a little bit too loud.
Turn it down. Okay.
Yeah, turn it down some.
I got you. Just let me know because I can't. It's not. I can't hear it too good. How's that?
All right.
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
All right, let's get back to it.
Okay.
Where were we?
Low vibration, low functioning women.
Okay.
To choose a man that you know what I mean? Because listen, these women are part of the problem too, right? I mean, I can say that, and I can also say like based on his path, right? Like in his behavior and what he's doing, you can kind of, especially if you that third woman is kind of like, what the hell are you doing? I don't know.
Okay.
But I can also say again, men, just like women do too, men are good manipulators because what do I say to you? I say, you are hiring, like you're dating based on presentation, not worth ethic. So we're going to change the job into a relationship, right? You're hiring based on a person's presentation, not their actual ability to be in a relationship and maintain that relationship, right? Like you're hiring based on how someone presents, meaning what they say, what they tell you, how they act, just like he said that he can turn it off, turn it on, and in particular, right? He can turn on that perfect man so you can become fake for what you want.
Wait, let me ask you this though. Is that really like someone who's being disingenuous and not being sincere? Or is that just the person that really just has different gears and modes that they can shift in?
Stop playing with me. You heard what he's saying.
Okay, fine. Rock out. Let's keep on.
He even said at the end, he says, yeah, then Toxic Nick comes out. And damn, I done gave up the draws and I ain't been heard from him for 3 weeks. Come on. Like, you thought that shit was cute?
Okay. All right. Well,
How is that cute? That's not even sexy. Like, that's like, like, yo. Like, his behavior of, like, him being...
But if he has the amount of kids he got, apparently there are some women who find it cute.
He probably has, like...
There's some women who find that attractive.
He probably
apparently,
is packing,
right?
He's probably packing, but yo, that, again, is for a low vibrational woman. Nobody cares about... No, I ain't gonna say... Hold on, wait.
It's not always just that. No, it ain't always just...
It's
also the resources. No, it's also resources. Some women don't be caring about having sex with these dudes for real, but they will get pregnant by to be able to have consistent access to the resources.
They ain't just having sex with them, they having kids by it. They popping them joints off like Tic Tac.
I mean, but so exactly. Why though? Why do most women keep having kids on welfare? For what? For what? The resources.
Low vibrational.
It's no different. It's no different.
And I could be wrong because I ain't where this is, but I heard that after 3 kids you can't even get stuff anyways. So what will be the excuse for women having 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 kids?
For more resources. In their low vibrational thinking, feeble mind, they think that the more kids, the more money. Didn't you not hear the chick that was talking about, I got what, 7, 8, whatever kids, and I get like $3,000-$4,000 in food stamps. Y'all mad. Aha, you mad because I get all these food stamps. Why? Based on the amount of kids she got. Why does she have all them kids? Because she knew that she would be able to work the system. So these women just work the system on a higher grade. It's just a higher level of working the system.
It's all low functioning. I don't know. I can't understand it. I always want it to be in my brain. Hold on. What does Zyrex's comment before the one you have pulled up?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
He says basically he won't be able to be there physically, mentally, emotionally, though he's only providing external necessities. Yeah, what I say, yeah. All right, come on, get on your job, babe. Come on, man. Y'all see this, right? Y'all see this. All right, hold on, wait. Travel one did say he picked a woman he wanted to manipulate literally. I agree with that. Naros and Dialogue says, I have taken some psychiatric courses for law enforcement, and that woman is delusional. Nah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far. Naros and Dialogue says, no, they agree, Travel one. I don't know what he mean, but hold on, wait, you're going too fast. Naros and Dialogue says, she came into this world, not him into her. She came into his world, not him into hers. Okay. Naros and Dialogue says, is it really broken if he see them and take care of them? Yeah, it's broken. Hold on, you said why, but we can't hear you, but I can see you saying
why. Yeah, why?
The reason why it's broken is because ultimately you're not in that home like the whole time, right? Like, listen, I remember like being a kid and I remember waking up with my parents, right? And I remember going to sleep with my parents. You know what I mean? You have a routine. You know, your mom, if she can cook, you know, God bless those hands, and she makes those good old suppers. And, you know, you see a dad functioning around the house, you know, if he's a builder, if he's able to grow like my dad was, right? Like, you know, you see all those things when you're in a home. And then when you leave the home, you're not, like, if the man is leaving the home, you're not really getting that full effect that you need. Like, even from a discipline standpoint. Yo, listen, men's voices carry weight. Y'all hear my voice? I'm not scaring no kids. I ain't scaring a kid, an animal, or nothing. Like, I don't even sound tough. I will punch you right directly in the face. Not a kid, though. Not a kid. But I don't even sound tough. So I think men are they're so needed in so many ways that, like, especially when it comes to that discipline factor and demeanor. I'm not saying you have to physically, but your voice holds power. It holds weight. It really does. So, like, even that being gone, like, yo, that's why we have so many children that are wild and crazy and out of control. Like, these broken households are a contributing factor. Like, they are. Period. These children are running ragged. They're crazy. They fighting their parents. Have you ever seen, back in the day, and I ain't that old, but I'm gonna take it a little back. You would die fighting. I mean, not, you will be done. Fighting your parent and putting your hands on your parent. Kids are fighting their parents these days. It's crazy. Anyways, let me see. Okay, so Lionel says, why is it labeled broken home though? The reason why it's labeled broken home is because technically it's broken apart, right? Like the mom and dad isn't there, so it's broken apart. It's not a fully functioning with two adults that are needed. You have that nurturing aspect of a woman, right? And then you have that masculine, providing in other ways than financial, like presence, demeanor, teachings, all those things that a man will provide to their child, especially young boys. So it's broken because it's not a whole. It's not two parents in a home. That's where that term comes from. Zara says because they are not all in one home. Okay, yes. Salute to her. I should have just read her comment. She's short and sweet. Sugar Bum says broken home after broken home. I agree. We're doing it too much. Sugar Bum says Lionel. Nados Dallas says he told that I'll live with him and she still skated over that part. Yeah, she wanted to get piped down. I don't know. Lionel says, look at your face. Lionel says, is it really broken if he's there and paying his dues? Does he need to be there 24/7? Well, realistically, if parents are out doing what they're supposed to do, nobody's there 24/7, but you have that balance, right? Because we live in a society where, you have children that we were waking up together, they're going to school, parents are going to work, we're coming home together. And we kind of replay that. And on the weekends, we're doing stuff together. Like that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure this out. Why is it that if they're able to properly afford all of these children, that is not right for them to have all of these children if they choose to?
I mean, it's not so much as a right because he obviously has them, right?
Okay, why is it morally just frowned upon? Let's put it that way.
Because like we're discussing right now, the children typically lack something if they're not within your home, right? And then what tends to happen, right? He's like she said, he's going to eventually settle down and he's going to find a wife. And then he's going to be in that home. Why is that home deserving, but your other children weren't? And then you have that sibling rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Oh, you're the best child, huh? Because he chose to be, create a home with you and he live in it. You know what I mean? I've seen this happen time and time again. Like, it's crazy. So, you even have that where it's like you decided to make this a home, but not the other stuff a home. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. I don't know if I feel like the people that don't understand that, just go back to the drawing board. I don't know. I just, nobody should be trying to contribute to broken homes. Like, we shouldn't even really be having children without, the desire to have longevity with that person. Because it's really selfish to bring your child into something that is unstable. Like, it's not a stable situation. I don't care. Finances does not mean stable. Men, get your heads, where your brain is, out of your pockets and stop just thinking financial. It's not just a financial thing. It's so much more financial.
Yeah, but no, wait, love. We cannot dismiss the fact that there are a lot of women who make men feel like that is all that they have to offer. There are a lot of women who definitely make men feel like that's all it is that I can give. That does occur. There are a lot of women who make it very clear, without your money, you are nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about what your hobbies are, inspirations and goals, dreams, or anything. I don't care nothing about none of that. What can you pay for me? Like, for me.
And why would you choose
not
a
for
woman
us, for me.
Why would you choose a woman like that?
You see? I mean,
I want to know.
Listen, I don't look. The type of dude that is exactly what you described when it comes to women. I would guess a low caliber, low vibrational type of man, right? Low frequency.
Okay, but why would you think that, besides saying that, right? Because that's the new terminology. Why would you think as a man would choose a woman that literally is telling him that he is worth as far as his pockets will reach?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The only answers thus far that I do have for that I would say, that is something that because of entertainment and because of societal norms now, from social media, everything, it's pushed upon us to speak in such a way. It's pushed upon us to be in that manner. Like, you know, it's all about getting to the bag, not getting to yourself, not getting to God, not, you know, getting to a more peaceful place in life. No, the bag. Everything in life is really about the bag. So, I mean, from a guy's perspective and even the ladies, I would say on both ends in that perspective, I would say both are victims of what the societal norms have been pressed, and I mean sincerely engulfed all of us in to some degree and level. You know, the first thing that people throw up now, back in the day, people would just say maybe you're dirty. People would maybe try to make fun of something around you, or even your mama jokes, right? Nowadays, what's the number one thing, at least with our folks, that folks love to go to if they want to dish you? You broke. If you want to tear down somebody in any form of fashion, just tell them they broke and watch how they act.
No, I can't.
So, I mean, it is a big influence. So, I mean, we can't dismiss that part is all I'm saying.
Okay, so listen, here's what I have to say about that. If you are a follower and you don't have a backbone, man or a woman, that's low functioning. All right, so listen, there's nothing that I can watch on TV. There's nothing that I could see a person walking past, somebody in my life that's, you know, could be like an influencer. Yo, I'm not a follower. I do what I want. I don't do what society says, because it's not norm. We're normalizing unnormal shit. Like, we gotta stop doing that. Broken homes are not normal. They've never been normal since the dawn of time. That's why we had so many people within homes. As a matter of fact, it wasn't just our homes. It was other people's homes. We had aunties, cousins, grandmas, grandpas. Yo, there was an actual home. Now we're just going slow. We ain't even having our traditional people in the home anymore. So if you want to talk about normal and what society should be, like, let's start there. Our homes aren't even the same anymore. We have way less people than we ever had. So I don't even want to even start with that. But anyways, let me get through this comment, because Lord have mercy. Y'all stressing me out today. I'm going to be honest. Okay. I know.
Breathe easy and woosah, booby. Breathe easy and woosah.
Lord have mercy. Lionel says they knew the deal when they opened their legs for him. So didn't they create these broken homes? If we're calling that, yeah, absolutely. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. I 100% agree with that. But again, like he said, well, not me, at least Nick Cannon said specifically, we did hear it ourselves. He put on his representative. He could be celibate. He could be a husband. He could be da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, okay. So is it possible that these women were manipulated into believing this facade in which he presented with? Yeah, possibly. I don't know. I ain't them. And Lord, you know, bless them. So let's see. Sugar Bump says money isn't all chilled need. Oh, child, man. Lionel Sugg says, Sugar Bump, is it fatherless if he's still coming around? I wouldn't say fatherless, right? Because he is coming around, but I mean, we're gonna definitely call it what it is. It's not enough. Like, having a broken home and a dad coming around and paying stuff is not enough. The dads that have their children and their moms are coming around seldomly and shit when they want to think that they can have kids and then take off on their pursuit of happiness. That's not enough for a child. Like, I don't care what you say. People gotta do what they gotta do. I get that, but it's not enough. Sugar Bump says we're talking about Nick and they can't stop deflecting the women. Yeah. Well.
What time frame you on that?
10:08.
I mean, because they're coming in. I'm not even keeping up with this.
All right, I'm trying to hurry up. Okay. Sugar Bump says Lionel, absolutely. Dan Driver One says, why is Cam running from commitment to one woman? I agree with that.
No, love. I'm trying to pull them up. Where you at on time on it?
I said 10:08.
10:08.
Yeah.
Right here.
No, it says, why is Cam running from commitment to one woman? Yeah, that's right.
All right, go.
And then Lionel says, sugar bum. Narratives and Dialogue says, geez, Trevor One, why do women want to live that long alone with a cat and a dog and no commitment, only her career? What is not only she afraid of, but why is she not committing? Well, she got to answer that. Trevor One says, Cam is manipulative, already mentioned that he's whispering sweet nothings in these women's ear and lying, and he knows exactly what he's doing, stringing them along. Such a poor image. Black men don't care. I agree. He is stringing them along. He even said it. I mean, we can't deny what the man said out of his mouth. He even called himself toxic. That's sloppy mess.
But how do you know he's not just trolling? And he ain't
trolling.
But don't you know how some people do say, you know what, since you're going to blame me of being this, then I might as well just be it, right? Right?
No, he's that. Narratives Dollar says, yep, at SmittysCorner, they're either going to depend on a government or that high-valued man. Sugar Bum says, nobody's having all them kids. Y'all making that up. Lionel says, Sugar Bum, the birth rate is down, but it's the Pookies having all the kids, which means the women are choosing low-vibrational men. That's right. Lionel, 83% of Black men have kids after 40 per the CDC. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I noticed that a lot of men are kind of holding out on a kid thing. They're giving it up. They're giving up the draws, but I'm talking about men. But they're holding out on having kids. They are. Because they want to, I guess, choose a suit. You know, after like playing around the whole time. Around like 40. Remember we talked about this? Around like 40, 50, 60, 70. With a Nike sweatsuit on. They want to now settle down and get married. It's crazy. I don't know. What do you say?
Booby, check the back chat.
I don't know if I could do that. Because I'm on here.
You sure?
I don't know. I don't want to mess it up.
You don't see private chat? No.
Yeah, I see that.
Look at it.
I see that, but I don't know. I don't know if I can do
Nah,
that.
you don't know. It's private chat for a reason. You just read it and then we just keep going. That's kind of how that works.
Dave, I understand that. What I'm saying specifically is that I don't think I could do what you're asking me. Because I'm on my laptop.
Rock out.
I don't even see that particular settings. That's what I'm saying. Okay, where am I? My goodness. Where did I get lost?
I got lost about 5 times.
Okay. Trevor One says, NND already told you that Black women can live long lives without men, but men can't live without women. Interesting, isn't it? Trevor One says, shaking my head. I mean, Nerlin Dollar says, shaking my head. Sugar Bum says...
Wait. Where's that comment?
Well, let me just read them.
No, because I want to address that one real quick. I want to address...
It's at 10:14 p.m.
10:14. Who said that? Travel One? Let me find that real quick. Let me find that. 10:14. I don't see it. I don't see nothing.
You don't see what
without men right here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it is a scientific fact. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want to do that bullshit, but this is a fact. Without a man's actual semen, y'all short. Believe it or not, men can, and I'm not with it, but men have ejaculated off into basically an incubator, and we still can produce life. Believe it or not, I'm talking about men are able to do this without being, let's say, rainbow. I don't know. So the whole what? Live without no. And this is something that's been proven definitely scientifically as well as many other areas of life. So with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out loud.
Narratives and Dollars are shaking his head. Sugar Bum says that he was making stuff up. We know most single moms don't get assistance or child support. Lionel says, I have to disagree. My life didn't warrant a man being in a house because of the circumstances of my birth, and mom essentially did the job. She was married twice, and those men never did the job she did. You know, the only thing I can say to that, respectfully, of course, Lionel, if you're still here, the only thing I can say to that is that I know the difference because I've had the difference. You know what I mean? And again, that's respectfully saying. If you had it, then you would know that there's a different type of, you know, energy. There's a different type of demeanor. There's different things going on when you have a man in the house. You're being shown different things that a woman could never teach you. Never. It's because you also have to look at the way it's being taught, not just what is being taught. So I don't know. I don't respect your mom though, like for sure. Nero Dollar says, but what if she is not agreeable and always has a problem in the home? What do? Play house? No, y'all both turn the page and go, even with the kids. I don't know what do you mean agree? And what if she's not agreeable to what? I don't know. I need some clarity with that. Narrative says, be roommates with kids. No, it would be a problem to see her go hang out with other dudes. Yeah, what he said is true. Yeah. I don't know what, I mean, that does make sense what he said. Narrative says, I would watch her as like security since she want to be roommates and want us to be in the same house with the kids. Okay. He's watching somebody's butt. Trevor One says, NND, get over it. Find the man of your dreams. And who's stopping you? Find a woman. Oh, sorry. Let me make sure I clear for that. She says, find the woman of your dreams, not man. Okay, because he is a man. Let's just make that clear. Narrative says, I grew up with mom and pops in a home, but that's their generation. They took a lot of shit off each other's back then to stay together. The cycle cannot repeat. I agree with that. And listen, guys, like no matter how you were born and raised and grew up and stuff like that, you have to be the difference that you want to see if you want to see change. If you don't want to see that, you're part of the problem. Period. That's period. Sugar Mom says that Narratives is disagreeing. Are you disagreeing that broken homes are a problem? Yeah, is he disagreeing? He says, not really. I have issues with introducing women I date to the spaces I am in. Y'all will lie to her. Okay, save your woman, huh? He also says, y'all will not be disrespecting her like you did Grace. Okay.
So with that being said, love, you have any final words?
Hold on, wait, you don't want to finish these?
No. Not if they're talking personal stuff. Let them talk amongst themselves in the chat. People do that.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Let them talk amongst themselves.
But he did say men 40 are choosing 25 to 30 for wives.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the comments. I just want to see.
I'm just saying, like, when it comes to the men, like, what, 30 choosing women like 40 for wives?
He said that a man that's 40 is choosing women that are 25 to 30 to be their wife.
Yeah, that's that creep stuff. Because I mean, I'm one of those. I go back to the logic of when you were 20, how old was that person? And I just leave it at that. It's a little weird to me. But keep on going.
And then Narrative says, so no man 40 should be dating a woman 25 to 30.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a man.
Mentality, listen, this is what it is. Mentality is completely different. Things we grew up on are different. lingo, dialogue, how we operate and move. I don't have time to be dealing with somebody always telling me, well, it's not like that no more. Man, stop playing with me. I hear that from my daughter. Nah. I'm not bringing that into a relationship.
Okay, but listen,
I also have these thoughts right here too, real quick. I also have these thoughts of, I do believe that there is a degree of, with men like that, you know, and I'm not trying to take a dump on my brothers, but like, real talk though, it's like, bruh, all that like, oh, I want her young and fresh so I can mold her. Are you not capable of dealing with a woman that's already molded through her own personal life experiences and her own upbringing? Because when I hear that, what I hear is, I need to go ahead and get your mind fixed so that nothing interferes with my whole diabolical plan. That's just what I personally hear when I hear things like that. You see, because me personally, ever since, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was the one, like, shoot, I was like 17. I liked the woman that was like 25 because I've always been into a woman that already has herself put together, not I have to put that woman together. That's just never been my mentality ever since I was a teenager. So it's like, that's just, I don't know, that, you know, that type of talk comes off weird to me. And that's just my caliber of man. I don't know where other men are, but I leave them alone wherever they are. I just stay where I am. But I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
So I would say this, and this is what's happening. This is a problem, right? So, and I can say I don't agree with what I'm gonna say, but I do understand this to be the problem, right? Okay.
Did you just say you don't agree with what you're about to say?
Yes, I don't agree with what I'm about to say. It's not what I'm doing.
I want to hear this one. Go ahead.
Okay, yes, I did say that. So for some reason, men are wasting their whole entire life, relationship wise, you know, if you're not married, if you're choosing not to be married that young, right? They're wasting their whole entire lives, their whole teenage lives, their whole 20s, 30s, and then if they're lucky, they're deciding mid 40s that they're ready to settle down, right? And a lot of these men have no children. So it makes sense that they try to pursue a woman that is of childbearing years, right? And hold on, wait, before you put that piece on, childbearing years, because they always say that you have that like biological clock, right? And the older you get, the more complications that you could have as a woman having kids in your later years. Though there are studies that say otherwise. I don't know. It won't be me. I don't give a shit. So what I'm saying is that, you know, you have men that are not, you know, pursuing marriage, right? They're playing with these young women or whatever the hell. I don't care, you know. But they're playing around until they're like 40. Okay. And then they're settling down. And of course it would make sense to try to choose someone of childbearing years. It makes sense. I don't agree with it. And that's what I don't agree with. Like I said, I'm not going to agree with what I'm saying, but like, I just feel like, don't sit there and waste your whole entire life and then go try to pursue this young hot tamale, right? Because you're going to sit there and manipulate her into having about 40, 50 kids. Because you done sat there and wasted your life instead of growing old with a person. Like, you're basically just trying to mold this young lady to your desires and likings. That shit is wrong. Also, low functioning. I don't know. There's a lot of low functioning stuff going on tonight. It's crazy. Anyways, what do you have to say? I can't hear you.
My bad. No, we're coming up on the 2-hour 30 mark. So that's the thing.
Well,
so
Lord have mercy, yeah.
With that being said, though, honestly, like, no, I love the fact of how much you cooked tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's awesome. Like, you on top of things. So let's go ahead and take this from the bottom. We're going to work our way up.
All right. Sugar Bomb says men 40 plus are dinner and money only. Narrative says that's a lie, but Narrative also says, but she needs to be able to want to do stuff, go places, not lag. I don't want a woman. Hold on, wait. Hold on.
I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that.
It's pushing up. Okay. I don't want a woman who does not want to walk. I would test her ass out on the Vegas Strip. What? Okay. Sugar Bum says, narratives, take your a trick and sugar daddy. Narrative says, now I will go 38 to 45. Damn, Panera, how old are you? Wait, is that appropriate? Never mind, forget that. Narrative says, I'm American, you're a teether. Oh, she says that to him, Sugar Bum. I think that's it. I think we covered everything else that was, and they just kind of having their own type of thing in a thing. Everyone says the black man denial and confusion is sticking here. Sugar Bum says she says narratives renting out the yacht for the girls. Narrative says no ma'am, women pay for me too.
Love.
Next, huh?
I'm gonna be honest with you. What we're gonna do is everybody, we all thank you all.
Old man equals old boss.
We all thank you all for coming out tonight.
We don't have any more videos. We done? We good?
Nah, we good.
Okay.
We'll be back at it. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and digress the mic. It is now muted, and with that being said, we love you all and we love us. You smell me now? Everybody have a fabulous weekend. We will see you all next week. Respect.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
I'm like, excuse me, what's your name? She looking at me like, I'm like, all right, let's move on to the next one.
5 o'clock, I hit the streets again. Another back-breaking day comes to an end. I like the city noise and the hustling crowd. In a world where there ain't no love allowed, you can't stop a man on a love mission, baby. I got a burning beat inside, it's a love mission, yeah. And ain't no way to be denied. My heart wishing, baby, I was there to hold you tight. It's a love mission, yeah. And ain't no way to stop this man.
Hit that 1970, shoot up your vein flow, watching Ron O'Neal. Snip probably a pushed up. I'm a West Side nigga, Kobe Bryant like Deuce Pro nigga. Gotta watch my back from all the devils and gun smoke. I don't dress like a P, but I'm that nigga for damn. So even though I got my bag, I'm in the shed in the lamb. She looking at me like, I'm like, all right, let's move on to the next one.
Juvenile probation had me falling in line. Schoolyard to the prison yard, follow the signs. It's like the blind dog follow the blind. I was made one of a kind, treasures in the depths of my heart.
Your love to me is very serious. I won't play games with your tender heart. And when I look into your eyes and say I
Precious in the depths of my mind, couldn't unlock it. Stuck in the projects, lit in my pocket. A nigga used to steal school clothes about the laundromat. Had a $20 food stamp, I was fine with that. Childhood was fucked up, wish I could rewind it back. And sip some brew with the homies that the
Jabot jeans and 20 sacks. Those niggas in Kango has cocaine like Angle Sacks. Big homies who never rat. On Nesta, we in the back. The deuce is where we at. Yeah, I'm just stating facts. And hoes like Lil Black. If Vig can play the track in hopes to make it break. Play oldies and let them slap. All niggas in Cadillacs. Break stinking like Kodiak. While sipping a 40 back. Hit Dave from Cataracts. And tell him I need a half. Got 40, that's from the left. Like nigga, I do the math. That's 80 and tell them cash. Have movements, we do a match. Pussy niggas won't last. This weekend we in the land. Lost scams. Niggas that do you for a band.
Hurry, hurry, before the show begins. My friends, stand in line, get your tickets. I hope you will not take.
Yeah. Hey. Blockworks. Hey. Where we at? All that I can give you, I had to cut you out the middle. We fell out soon as you got out of the spittle. Fell out of a bitch with kibbles. Got flicked with the pistol, still in the rental. Undercutting my plug, knew what it was, I'm off the dribble. Shit was on you, not in you. Famo told me not to befriend you. Then you did what you did, for that I can never forgive you. Still I did you a solid. That night I caught you off a Kindle. Swally put in the car to spin his block just like a spin. I don't know how we rock. For Bodie blocks, he gon' blend you. Last thing that they gon' ask before we kill him is who sent you. Nigga had up his fronts, now that money starting to dwindle. Ain't nothing accidental, coincidental. Took off on the stand, tried to give me jam. Whatever, 1,008 grams wrapped up in saran. Yeah, you know your mans kept that shit 100 bands. Yeah. Took off and you ran, thought that we was fans. All I had, took advantage, showed me how she really land. Yeah, took for granted of me and you being friends. Just give or take. All that I can give you, we tried to play me like a fiddle. Taught them how to turn an egg made muffin to a McGriddle. Popped out with that nickel. Spot hot, I'ma make it sizzle. We want all the blues and the OJs if they official. Nigga should've paid their ticket, instead you gon' make me blitz you. Fry the scene, up the ante, then move my family to Brickle. Ice balls of the crystal, try to finesse me off a Mitchell. Cooking up in that pickle jar, don't get caught up in the pickle. Off of Westman niggas, gotta draw blood before they pretty. Cause when you red-handed, it ain't no bond after they print. Feds pick you up to play with your mind, fuck up your mental. Niggas snitching cause they came through that time, and ain't that simple. Took off on the stand, tried to give me jams. 1,008 grams wrapped up in saran. You know what? You know your mans kept that shit 100 bands. Took off and you ran, thought that we was fans. Took advantage, showed me how she really lands. You took for granted of me and you being friends. Told them the street with no open carry. They said I'm ordinary, but this ain't ordinary. Nah, just keep lying, talking me to death. Don't fuck about no sob stories. Hey him, they know we some ghetto rich niggas.